Imagine flipping open a foldable phone and your brain doing a double take. You tilt it. You move it under the lights. You stare way too hard at the display. And there's nothing there. No crease, no dip, no giveaway that this thing even folds. That's the moment Samsung dropped at CES 2026, and it's way bigger than it looks at first glance. On the show floor, Samsung did something sneaky. They put two phones next to each other. One was exactly what you'd expect, a regular Galaxy Z Fold with the crease we've all learned to live with. And right beside it was another phone that looked identical on paper. Same size, same form factor, same idea. But the screen was completely smooth. Not better than before, smooth. Actually smooth. The kind where reflections don't bend, highlights don't break, and you genuinely struggle to tell where the display even folds. And this wasn't some fake mock-up or futuristic concept behind glass. It was a working device, a real prototype. And according to multiple reports, this exact display technology is heading straight into the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Technically, yes, the screen still bends. Physics hasn't been defeated. But the crease is now so subtle that unless you're actively hunting for it, you just won't notice it. That alone would be a big deal. But here's where things get more interesting. This display isn't just for Samsung. It's the same folding panel tech they're reportedly supplying for Apple's first foldable. Different dimensions, different design language, same core breakthrough. Which pretty much tells us one thing: the crease, the biggest compromise of foldables for years, is officially on borrowed time. And Samsung clearly isn't stopping at just fixing the crease. Because this year they're not launching 2 foldables, they're launching 3. Carrier listings have already revealed 3 separate model numbers. One lines up with the Galaxy Z Fold 8, another matches the Z Flip 8. But the third one? It doesn't match anything Samsung has ever released before. Internally, it's using an entirely new naming code, which is usually Samsung's way of saying this isn't a refresh and it's not a variant. It's something new. Leaks suggest this third device is a wide fold. Think book-style folding, but shorter and wider. Less TV remote, more passport. A shape that actually makes sense for apps, multitasking, typing, and watching content without feeling awkward in the hand. And if that sounds familiar, it's because Apple's rumored foldable is expected to use a very similar form factor. Samsung knows exactly what's coming, and they're clearly trying to get there first. The timing is no accident either. Reliable sources are now pointing to this wide fold launching alongside the Z Fold 8 and Z Flip 8 in July. Not later. Not as a surprise announcement. A full 3-device foldable lineup all at once, right before Apple even gets a chance to enter the market. Now let's talk hardware, because this is where things get genuinely wild. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 is rumored to weigh just 200 grams. For context, that's barely heavier than a regular flagship phone. And somehow, Samsung is pulling this off while increasing the battery to around 5,000 milliamp hours. The current Fold sits at 4,400. So you're getting a lighter phone, a bigger battery, 2 displays, and a hinge. That's not an incremental upgrade, that's serious engineering. Put it another way, the iPhone 17 Pro is expected to weigh around 206 grams. Samsung is about to sell a foldable that weighs less than that, and then there's the Z Flip 8. Because according to the latest reports, this thing might weigh just 150 grams. That's almost 40 grams lighter than the current Flip. Earlier leaks were a bit messy with conflicting numbers, but the most recent information keeps landing on that 150 mark. If that holds true, this would be one of the lightest foldables ever made. The big question, though, is battery life. We don't yet know how much capacity Samsung had to give up, if any, to hit that weight. What we do know is that all 3 of these devices have already shown up in US carrier databases. And that's important. That usually means internal testing is done, and the phones are now being optimized for real-world networks. Historically, that puts them roughly 6 to 9 months away from launch, lining up perfectly with a July or August unpacked event. Pricing is another surprise. Early info suggests the Z Fold 8 and Z Flip 8 could launch at the same prices as their predecessors. There may be regional increases, especially in South Korea, but globally, Samsung seems motivated to keep things competitive. The wide fold, though, is still a mystery. New category, new form factor, unknown price tag. So let's zoom out for a second. Samsung is preparing 3 foldables in 1 year: a Z Fold 8 with a near-invisible crease, a lighter body, and a bigger battery. A Z Flip 8 pushing weight limits we didn't think were realistic, and a brand new wide fold designed to go head-to-head with Apple's first foldable, launching earlier to set the narrative. This doesn't feel like Samsung experimenting anymore. This feels like Samsung going all in. And if they pull this off, 2026 might be the year foldables stop being a niche and start feeling normal. And that crease we all tolerated for years? It might finally be a thing of the past. So here's the real question. Is the creaseless fold what finally sells you on foldables? Or is that mystery wide fold the one you're watching? Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one.